How you doing, everybody? This is Kurt Henry at the Mortgage Center, and this is a weekly mortgage update just to let you know what's going on in the mortgage market. So in terms of mortgage rates, a 5-year fixed rate is in around 3.09. There are some at 2.99 in that range, just depending on the situation. And a variable rate is in around 2.5%. Again, could be a little bit different just depending on the situation. And I also just wanted to touch on the changes that CMHC and Genworth are going through as of May 30th. So the biggest change is for CMHC. So that's when you're buying a house with less than 20% down, the bank has to be insured by either CMHC or Genworth. And CMHC is making a change where, first of all, they won't accept stated income for self-employed individuals anymore. And that stated income just means that, when somebody's self-employed, normally they write off a lot of their expenses, so their net income shows a lower amount. And it used to be that a stated income program would allow us to say a higher amount of income than what we can actually prove. And as long as they've had good credit and been doing the same thing for 2 years, then CMHC would accept a higher income if it was reasonable given the industry that they were in and the length of time that they were doing it for. So that program is now going to be gone for CMHC, although it still will exist for Genworth. So Genworth is just another insurer, and they will still do that program. And again, with that program, you have to have 10% down. It is for self-employed people, not commission sales, and it allows us to state a higher income on the mortgage application than what somebody can actually prove. The other thing that's changing is secondary homes. So CMHC is not going to do secondary residences anymore, although Genworth is still going to do secondary homes. So if let's say you have a house, you own a house, it's insured by Genworth, and you want to buy a cottage with less than 20% down, then you can still do that through Genworth, but not necessarily through CMHC. The other change that's happening with CMHC is when, let's say, mom and dad own a house and they have a mortgage that's insured by CMHC, and then son or daughter want to buy a house and they need a co-signer. Well, if that mortgage, or if the son or daughter is buying a house and doing the mortgage through CMHC, then the mom or dad cannot co-sign because they already have a CMHC insured mortgage. However, that's where Genworth can come in and allow the mom or dad to co-sign. So there are some big changes from CMHC, but Genworth is not necessarily following those changes. So if you have any questions on that, just give us a call. The number at the office here is 905-436-8010. Thanks, and have a great day.